Okay, start of a new helmet here. It's going to be the Bumblebee from the Transformers. This is the one where he was in that independent movie when he was a Volkswagen with that girl. It was a good movie, and this is going to be a 2.5 day print, and this is just for the helmet part of it. I'm trying the whole helmet without all the accessories on the helmet, which is a lot of other pieces you got to put on after. So it's the shell of the helmet. It's still a long build. I'm running at around 200 millimeters per second, 0.16 layer height. Yeah, all I can do is hope it comes out good. I mean, it's not that bad considering what's going to be here when it's done. It's a pretty good size helmet, so 2.5 days is really nothing for this. So yeah, just stay tuned, and I'm gonna keep updating this video. So we'll see how it goes when it's done. And I'm using Orca, by the way. I sliced this in Orca. I just decided because when I do the big helmets, I think Orca is better than Cura. I like Cura for the smaller stuff. I still use both of them. Right now too, you probably have seen that I finished my sign. That came out pretty good. And I got this from CG Trader. It was 35 bucks for this model, plus $2 in taxes. So I hope my state gets that for them. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Okay. Bumblebee's coming together. 33% done here. Or 33% into it. I started this print going on the y-axis, and it actually it failed after 4 hours. One of the supports let go. So I rotated this way, and now I've been in it now for about a day. It's a two-day 15-hour print. So I still got like a day and 15 hours left. And you can see right there how that little piece is building up on the tree branch right there, you know what I mean? That's scary. That's got to meet up with another piece of this model, and that's pretty much what happened the last time. One of those kind of just let go. This time I took my Z height from my support, brought it down to 0.16 instead of 0.28. Maybe that's been helping, I think. I know it's going to be leaving some scarring on there, but at this point I don't care. I mean, I sand and paint and putty anyway. It doesn't matter to me. I just wanted to survive, you know. But it looks good. I mean, the outside finish looks really nice on it, from what I can tell so far. All right, getting closer. 51% done. So far, everything's working great. All the supports they're really steady and holding everything the way it needs to be held to make the next piece meet it. This is a complicated helmet. I'm about 500 grams down now. I got 500 left on the roll, and this print says it's going to be 960. So I'll probably, hopefully I make it in one roll. If not, I'll be doing a roll swap. But so far it's coming out nice. The print itself looks really good. So I think it's going to come out nice. It's going to be able to be sanded down easily, hopefully, most of it anyway. And make this look like a real Bumblebee helmet. Alright, 71% done. So far so good. It's getting through a lot of tricky areas. We've got one coming up right there in that little spot right there. It's building up on both sides. So, and every time I see those, I cringe, and especially this late into the model. But hey, I've had other things like that, and it worked out fine. So, you know, you do 3D building, you kind of always kind of, you know, you're kind of on your tippy toes on certain things. But yeah, it's coming out good, and I think it's like. Oh, what I got left here now? So it's 18 hours left. So midnight tonight. All right, 85% done. Getting very close now. I got through some spots on here earlier. I got lucky I came to check on it because I think I might have had a failure. There was one spot on each side that needed support and it never got the support. So I was actually able to kind of shape it. I used my soldering iron, heating it up a little bit and bending it back down because it was starting to, without support, it was starting to warp upward, and it would have caught on the edge of this heater right here. And I've had other prints that failed that way. But luckily I caught it and I was able to get it going and keep it from doing that. And so now I'm up to this point. I do notice as the print's getting higher, the quality of the print isn't as good, but because I sand and putty everything, it's not going to matter too much. But I might have to try to figure that part out, dial this in a little bit better. Like I said before, this was going to be a 960 gram print. This is supposed to go till midnight tonight, so I don't know. It's like 3 o'clock now, 4 o'clock, so we'll see. Worst case is I'm going to be here anyway, so I will add another roll if I have to. But I was hoping it would just make it, so I wouldn't even have to do that. But we'll see. All right, made it, 100%. Come out good. I have to get going on taking this support off. But yeah, very happy with the way it came out. It was 2 days and 15 hours. But hey, looks like it's going to be worth it. All right, let's see what's going on over here. So as you can see, everything's primed. It's been puttied, sanded, primed, you name it. It's nice and smooth. It's all ready for paint. And I'm doing some tests right now on some yellows that I want to try. I got 2 rattle can choices, and I got an airbrush choice, airbrush paint, a Createx that I could do. Haven't decided yet which one I'm going to go with, but I got to make a decision pretty quick. But I think I know what I'm gonna do for the chrome. I think I'm gonna do the Spaz Stick Ultimate Chrome rattle can. I used it before. There's a way of using it where you put just enough on, you get a pretty good chrome reflective image from it, or paint image from it, or you can keep going and turn it into like a almost like a black chrome, which that is the look I'm kind of going for, kind of looking like it still has some of that darkness in it, like cold steel, you know. So we'll see how it goes. A lot of work here. This helmet alone, this part here was 2 days and 16 hours just for this part, and then some of this was another day and a half. Probably about a day and a half for the rest of that stuff, something like that. But yeah, there's a lot to it, you know. Plus, of course, all the sanding and all the prep work, all the you know, the finger burning and all that comes in next. There's a lot to it. But okay, I say let's get some paint on this and start assembling and see what happens. All right, I got them put together here for the most part. Nothing's glued. Everything's just sitting in place. All this has to be has to be glued in, and you know, obviously it's got to be painted, and it's all primed though. It's ready for paint. This is like a $35 print plus tax, and it's like, I don't know, 38 bucks, something like that. But I've been wanting it for a while. So I just said, what the hell? But you know, paid for this, and now I can print it out and as many times as I want. Which, well, this will probably be it. All right, well, let's go. Let's go paint. All right, we are getting closer. Look at that finish. I come out nice. You know, I don't know. I'd like to, I think I'm going to keep this as a clean build instead of a, you know, a worn build, or a, you know, a damaged build, whatever, you know. I think this is coming out really sweet. You know, a lot of work went into making this thing come out so smooth, and but it's I was going to use the Spaz Ultimate Chrome, but I couldn't do a clear on a yellow because it actually caused orange peel. Yeah, that sucked, and it wasn't on. I did two pieces. I did these two pieces here, so I got the other two pieces are curing right now. I had to sand them down and just repaint them. But the paint really doesn't even need a clear anyway. So it's so shiny and it's durable. So I'm pretty happy with that Rust-Oleum Sun Yellow, is the color. But yeah, it's this thing's coming out sweet, and the lights are just set up in there. They're taped in there for now. I gotta cut them in. Might be putting some sound in with this. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Got the side piece here. Goes up in here. So it's got, you know, I got a little ways to go. Chipping away at it. And I'm not going to weather it, like I said, and I'm going to keep it as a clean build, I think. It's pretty clean. So it's like I can't see screwing this up. Okay, Bumblebee is complete. I think he came out really good. I've been wanting to do this helmet for a long time. Even got the remote control going with the eyes. Little fob, little Bumblebee. It says Bumblebee, can't get that lost, right? That's cool. And yeah, it wasn't too bad. This helmet, there's a lot to it. It was a big build. It was a lot of detail. I wind up using the rub and buff, the silver leaf rub and buff for the silver, which was the first time I used it. I've had it for a while, and I got the gold. I've never even used the gold. But I've been waiting for an opportunity to use it, and I was going to use the Spaz Ultimate Chrome paint, but with the problem I had with some of the orange peel when I tried to clear coat that, I was going to have to tape that off to do it, and I didn't want to risk taping off the yellow and then leaving tape prints in it without it being clear coated. So I decided to go with the rub and buff, and the first time I used it, and I'll tell you, I'm very impressed with it. I actually, when you put it on, it was actually getting on the yellow and stuff, and I was like, no matter what I did, it was like just getting on everything. I'm like, oh no, now I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna make this a weathered helmet because it's already, getting contaminated with a rub and buff all over the yellow. But then, and I couldn't wipe it off. I tried, and nothing would take it off. And then the next day, I started thinking about it, and I had some mineral spirits, and I'm like, try a little bit of mineral spirits on a little rag Q-tip. I tried it, and I just wiped it, and I'll tell you, it came out freaking nice. It just wiped it right off. It cleaned it right up. It's like the yellow was never hurt, nothing. So I was able to make this back and turn it back into a clean build, which was kind of like I was originally wanting. I just didn't think I'd be able to do it because of all this detail and getting in there to make it such a clean build, But I did. I I made it a clean build, so I'm happy with it. The lights on the eyes, they could be a little brighter. I wanted to put some sound in it, and I haven't done that yet, so I might still do that down the road. So let's turn on the lights and get a better look at this. Not bad at all. The back came out really nice in here. It was, you know, there was a lot of detail, and it came out nice. The helmet is wearable. I do have to put a pad underneath to support my head a little bit in it. Besides that, though, yeah, it's a wearable helmet. So very happy with it. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. This one was on CG Traders. It was like 35 bucks. A little pricey, but it was worth it. You know, I'll probably never make another one, even though I own the file now. Just, you know, you make one usually, and that's about it. But that's all right. You know, I've been making these now, coming up on 3 years, I guess. So, I don't know what I'm going to do next after this. You know, I made the sign. I made my Falcon sign right behind you here. You can see that real quick. So yeah, made that sign. It's all lit up. It's hard to see right now because the lights are on. I made a video of that. I took some videos as I was making, I should say. Maybe I'll put it together and throw it up. I mean, it's all right. I actually, you know, I used some Marvel wrapping paper underneath the blue letters so that you could see it through the letters, but the wrapping paper I got was a little thick. I originally tried it with Christmas wrapping paper, which is way thinner and cheaper, and it just, the light shined through it better, and you could see the pictures way better. So I'm still looking for some more Marvel wrapping paper that's cheap, that still has the pictures on it and everything. I can put it in there and redo it. You know, one day I'm looking. The stuff I bought online was just really good. Usually it's cheap. This stuff was thick. It was like, damn. But I like it. Come on, nice. So we'll see about that one. As far as this one goes, yeah, it's going on the shelf. And maybe I'll rework it one day and put some sound in it. We'll see. I still got to put a cushion. I got to order a cushion set. And I usually hot glue them in because the little stickers that come with those things, they don't last long. You go to pick up the helmet and the stick, you know, the cushion's sitting on the table and below the helmet because it fell off. But the hot glue, I never have a problem. I just put some hot glue on it and it stays on there. But yeah, if you like this helmet, you might want to go back and see my other builds because I got some really nice builds. I mean, I just posted the Thor helmet, the Black Panther, the Red Hood. That's just in the last week, I guess. You know, I've been working on these for a while, and I just decided just to post them all pretty much within a couple days apart, whatever. I don't know about the algorithm and what that's going to do, but who cares? You know, if you like, subscribe. You know, leave a comment, hit the thumbs up. You know, I guess it's just encouragement to keep going and posting these. That's about it because, you know, I'm not making money on these. These cost me money. And that Black Panther helmet cost me a lot of money. All these were done on my Neptune 4 Max. That Black Panther helmet, you got to go back and watch the video. That one there was two revs below the firmware that came out later after I was making those. And I just got another rev, the 6.5. I'm on 6.4, I think. So it's 6.5 that just came out and fixed a couple more things. I haven't upgraded it yet with that one. But since I upgraded it and I started using Orca, I get some nice prints. And Cura still prints beautiful. I still get nice prints off Cura. It's just I'm just worried about making anything big with Cura because of the Y shifting that this print has been known to be causing. We'll see, you know. Gee, nothing else more to say about it. I just stay tuned, and we'll see what I come up with next. Okay, on that note, Falcon out.